Hari Om. Today is a very auspicious day. Today is Gita Jayanti. Today is also special Ekadashi, Mokshada Ekadashi. Ekadashi, which gives liberation. One who leaves the body today or drops the ego, attains that supreme goal of enlightenment. And today is also Swami Taponji Maharaj's Jayanti. So before we come to the text, little bit about Bhagavad Gita. Anyway, we are studying, but something more, because today being a very special day, a few words about this great scripture. Bhagavad Gita is considered the very essence of all the Upanishads. And the Upanishads are essence of the Vedas. So by studying Bhagavad Gita, we come to understand the very soul of all our scriptures. Because the very foundation of our culture is based on the Vedas only. It is said that if one studies this Gita, no other scripture or no other text need be studied. This is complete in itself. Gita sugita kartavyaha kim anya shastra vistaraihi ya swayam padmanabhasya mukha padmad vinishrataha. It's a very famous mantra or shloka which says that you study Gita alone very well. Gita sugita kartavyaha. Make it good. Means study it well. Let it enter each and every thought and your very personality. Kim anya shastra vistaraihi. No need to, what is the need for other scriptures? We have vast storehouse of scriptures. Not that one need not study them, but if suppose one wants to study only one or have time for only one text, then Bhagavad Gita is very good. So, kim anya shastra vistaraihi ya swayam padmanabhasya mukha padmad vinishrata. What is so special about Bhagavad Gita? It has been revealed by Bhagwan himself. It is directly from his mouth. So, ya swayam padmanabhasya mukha padmad vinishrata. Sakshat Ishvara himself had taken avatar as Bhagwan Sri Krishna, and directly we hear this. Actually, the Vedas and all are little indirect, though they are also revealed by Ishvara only. They are revealed to the rishis, and from the rishis we gain this knowledge. But here we have the originator of the Vedas himself revealing the essence of all the Vedas, all the Upanishads, and that is this Bhagavad Gita. It is very popular. It has been translated also in many, many languages of the world, and it is appreciated by many wise people around the world. Lot of commentaries are written on Bhagavad Gita, like Bhagwan Shankaracharyaji's commentary, and we have all the great Mahatmas, have almost all great Mahatmas, they have also written or said something about Bhagavad Gita. So we are very fortunate that we are studying this. And now during this yajna, the Gita Jayanti also has come right in the middle. So we'll chant one verse of Gita Dhyanam, the first verse, if you remember. Om Parthaya. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayini Ambatvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshini. So on this day we also do namaskar to Ved Vyasji, to Bhagwan Shri Krishna, and to the entire Guru Shishya Parampara, because of which we are able to study this Bhagavad Gita. Today being all Swami Taponji Maharaj's Jayanti, it is a double bonus for all of us, because in Chinmaya Mission we are studying this and understanding this scripture because of the blessings of Gurudev, but Gurudev himself could gain this knowledge because of the blessings of Swami Taponji Maharaj. Taponji Maharaj was a great realized master who remained in the Himalayas. He was from Kerala, Palghat. He got, right from his childhood, he got attracted toward this spirituality. And he left his home in search of a teacher. He found a great master. He studied from that master. And then later on, he went to the Himalayas to meditate and contemplate on what he has learned. And there itself, he came to recognize that supreme reality, gain that state of enlightenment. Taponji Maharaj has always used to move in the Himalayas only. Many times he went to what you call all those Tirtha Kshetras also, and then Manas Sarovar and Kailash. He used to move he used to be called as the lion of the Himalayas. He knew each and every mountain there by their name, because there are those, in the scriptures, they have mentioned the names of important mountain peaks and all, and he knew them. In fact, once one team of some, I think Britishers, they had come, they wanted to do some research, and they took help of Swami Taponji Maharaj in order to understand the intricacies of these Himalayas. They have named one place also after Swami Taponji Maharaj. There is that Tapovanam beyond Gomukh. That place is named after Swami Taponji Maharaj only. He was total, dispassionate means detached, absolute, filled with vairagya. He used to travel without carrying anything, no money, no nothing. He used to just move, and whenever he used to feel hungry or whatever, he used to get the food appropriately at the right time. He used to say that one who has created this world, he will feed me also. He used to just move around. Once he has written, there's beautiful books by Swami Taponji Maharaj. One is Wandering in the Himalayas. It will be nice if you read that book. Also, there is another book, Ishwar Darshan. And he not only describes the beauty of nature, he describes Himalayas beautifully, but in between he also conveys the highest truth, the highest reality. In this one of his book, he has mentioned his one experience which he had in the Himalayas. So he was going on his yatra. He used to just roam around in the Himalayas. So once he was going alone, and he met some sadhus on the way, and they told him that don't go ahead, there are some robbers, there are some thieves there. They have looted us. They take away all our money and all which we carry, so don't go there. So Taponji Maharaj was totally fearless and he was not carrying anything. He said, I don't have any fear of this robbers or anybody. So he just continued on his journey. And really there were those robbers, they caught hold of him. And they said, okay, remove whatever valuables you have, money you have. He said, I don't have anything. They were surprised, like, they checked him and really nothing was there. He said, you are not even carrying food. He says, no, whenever I am hungry, I get food. Whenever I need something, I get it. I don't have to carry all those things. And those robbers, they were quite amazed and surprised. And it was somewhere in the afternoon or something. And they said that, oh, you are not carrying any food and all. We are carrying something. Would you like to share with us? He says, yes, yes. No problem. So he had food with them, and then again he said bye-bye to them and he was going. That time the robbers said, be careful, there are robbers ahead. So that was the greatness of Swami Taponji Maharaj. Our Gurudev, first Pujya Gurudev had gone to Swami Shivanandaji, a great master who used to stay in Rishikesh. And Swami Shivanandaji later on told our Pujya Gurudev that you can now, for your higher studies, further studies, you can go to Swami Taponji Maharaj, a great realized master who is there in Uttar Kashi. So Swamiji, and he wrote him one letter also of recommendation. So Pujya Gurudev, he walked all the way from Rishikesh to Uttar Kashi. And he met Pujya Taponji Maharaj, he did namaskar, and he said, I have come, I have been sent by Swami Shivanandaji to learn under you. So Taponji Maharaj was very strict and all, and he only encouraged good, sincere seekers. So he wanted to test his sincerity also. So he asked, what is the proof, what is the recommendation? He said that letter he had given, I lost it somewhere. He said, you go back and get another one. He had come all the way walking. At that time all those facilities were not there. So again Gurudev went back, got another letter. Again he came all the way back in. Seeing his sincerity, he was very pleased. He said, yes, I will accept you as my disciple. I will teach you. But again another condition he put. He said, I will teach only once, not keep on repeating. I will teach once. And any time I will ask you a question regarding whatever I have taught. If you fail to reply, you will have to again go back. I don't want to teach Buddha disciples. And Pujya Gurudev, he accepted. He said, yes, you can do that. And Pujya Gurudev remained with Swami Taponji Maharaj. He learnt under him. He, at night and during the day also, whenever he used to get time, he used to spend time only in studies and contemplation on whatever he had learned from Swamiji. And in this way, he could master, he could learn the scriptures from such a great master. So whatever I am saying or teaching or sharing my understanding, I myself have gained it from Pujya Guruji, Swami Chinmayananda and Pujya Gurudev. I had the opportunity to listen to the entire Bhagavad Gita from Pujya Gurudev himself directly at Siddhabadi. So whatever I am saying, it has come from this parampara only. Whatever good things, whatever defects and this and that are my original. I am expert in that. But whatever good and whatever wonderful things which I might be expressing, they have come from this Guru Shishya Parampara only. So on this auspicious day, we remember all our Swami Taponji Maharaj and the entire Guru Shishya Parampara and do namaskar to them. Hari Om. We will chant few verses. We'll chant from verse number 15. Mamupetya punarjanma dukkhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanah samsiddhim paramam gataah abrahma bhuvanalokaah punaravartinorjuna mamupetya tu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate sahasrayuga paryantam aharyad brahmano viduhu ratrim yuga sahasrantam teho ratravido janah avyaktaad vyaktayas sarvaha prabhavantyah ragame ratriagame praliyante tatraiva vyakta sanjnake. Bhagavan says that a very simple path to attain me means to realize our own nature as divine is to constantly remember that divinity. That is the path. We will become free of the bondage of thoughts. We will become free of bondage created by thoughts. Mind itself is the cause for our bondage, and mind itself will help us to become free of all bondage. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. Mind itself causes all bondage. If there was no mind, everything would have been nice. But one would have been like a stone only. So mind causes bondage, but we have to take help of that same mind to become free of all bondage. These three gunas which we have seen, sattva gun, rajogun, tamogun. So when mind becomes tamasic or rajasic, it binds us. When we make the mind more and more sattvic, that sattvic mind releases us from all bondage. Mind which is attached to objects and things of this world, attached to pleasures, attached to some goal related to this world, one is bound. When the mind becomes free of all attachment, one becomes free. So Bhagavan says the easiest way to attain me is to constantly remember me and do whatever your kartavya karma, your duties. So one who with a single pointed mind remembers me constantly for a long time throughout his life, tasyaham sulabha partha, for him I am very easily attainable. And one who attains me, Bhagavan says, he becomes free of this samsara, which is dukkhalayam ashashvatam, which is filled with sorrow, with pain, with trouble, with fear, with jealousies, with anger. All this is full of pain and sorrow, not only as a human being, but even as animal birds. Constantly there is fear. One is fear of those predators and all, when they will come and jump and eat. So all these animals, they live in fear. They're constantly there, and little pleasure they might get, but constantly there is so much of pain and trouble. And there are some animals who become unlucky, who come in contact with human beings, and they experiment with them and do all sorts of they torture them like anything. Birds are tortured, animals are tortured, little insects are tortured by human being in a very inhuman way. So that is also like one may end up becoming an animal and coming in contact with a human, bad human. So the world is full of sorrow and it is temporary. We are not only talking of this world, but Bhagavan says, even if you attain Brahmalok, even if you are born in Brahmalok or in Swargalok or many other lokas are there. They are the various planes of consciousness having different levels of experience. So, like in the light also, suppose you have a bright light and also some regulator, you can increase the brightness and then decrease the brightness also. Make it absolutely zero and then increase it also. Right? So similarly, the consciousness is like light, and there are different levels, you can say, of this consciousness depending on the purity of the mind and other factors, and based on that are the various lokas, the various worlds of experience. Even in this world, we experience, everyone experiences a different world. And also we have our dream world, our deep sleep world. So all these worlds, Bhagavan says, right from Brahmalok to all other lokas, punaravartinaha. If one attains them, again one has to come back, because they are limited in time. We have seen the concept of time. One day of Brahmaji, you remember the figure? Okay, 43 lakhs 20,000 is the one Chaturyuga multiplied by 1,000. Is one day of Brahmaji, and same is one night of Brahmaji. Now little more figures I will give you. This itself is too much. This itself is too much, but the greatness of our Rishi Munis is that they had, see, even in science or even in mathematics, they don't talk about this large figure is not used because it's too big. So one day of Brahmaji means that creator, the divine, that supreme reality wielding the power of creation is called Brahmaji. And he wields it, while wielding it also then gets its own personality as Brahmaji. And this Brahmaji has his own lifespan also. So one day of Brahmaji multiplied by, 360 days of Brahmaji. 360 days of Brahmaji equal to 1 year of Brahmaji. How many zeros you yourself calculate? Then Brahmaji Ayu is 100 years. 100 years. Now he has become 50 years, Brahmaji. His Ayu is 100 years. When Brahmaji completes one Ayu, see we have Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. When Brahmaji completes one Ayu, that 100 years of Brahmaji is one day of Vishnu Bhagwan. Of each Brahmanda has got his Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. So one Ayu of Brahmaji is one day of Vishnu Bhagwan. Means in one day of Vishnu Bhagwan, Brahmaji comes and goes. Then Vishnu Bhagwan means of one particular Brahmanda, not Mahavishnu, not the Supreme Lord, but of one particular Brahmanda. Vishnu Bhagwan also has got 100 years Ayu. And one lifetime of Vishnu Bhagwan is one Nimisha of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva opens his eyes and closes his eyes. One Vishnu Bhagwan has come and gone. And in one Vishnu Bhagwan's lifetime, so many, I don't know how many of Brahmaji has come and gone. In one Brahmaji's lifetime, so many Indras have come and gone, so many Manus have come and gone. In one lifetime of Manus, so many creatures have come and gone. The concept of time and the vastness of space and the multitude of lokas and all are given here for us to realize the flimsiness of this entire cosmos and the permanent nature of that supreme reality. This is also meant to develop that vairagya, that if one has got any plans for this temporary world, this is the fact of this world. To develop vairagya, all these figures and all are given, they are factual, not that they are just created, factual figure. So during one day of Brahmaji, multitudes, this what you call the world comes into being, it exists, and then it gets dissolved by the night of Brahmaji, evening, it gets dissolved. And throughout Brahmaji's night, it remains in that avvyakta avastha only, in unmanifest form. And then again, the same world with all the beings, again there it is born. So that is now very beautifully brought out in the next verse also, verse number 19. Bhutagramasya evayam Bhutva bhutva praliyate Ratrya game vasha partha Prabhavatyah ragame Bhutagramasya evayam Bhutva bhutva praliyate Ratrya game vasha partha Prabhavatyah ragame. Bhagavan says that Bhutagramaha, this Bhutagrama means all the beings, Stavar and Jangama, all the beings of this world